Greetings, fellow Demon Slayers. This is Taimanin and Mari here today with our second action Taimanin video because this update was just too big to put into one video. So I do have TAC and ARC here, so we're going to go a little bit more in depth. What we were talking about before I turned the recording on was we were in the battle arena looking at these actual, I guess you could call set effects or whatever you want to call them, as far as like your supporter formation and your armory. So yeah, if you guys want to just continue what you were talking about, we can
I'm
kind of
eating
work from there.
pizza.
Oh, now he's eating and doesn't want to talk. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna just start going through like these supporter formations to start because I want to look at these. As you can see, they can get pretty OP. Like what I'm currently using is them's fighting ninjas.
Use the correct word.
What?
Pay to win.
Hey, okay. Ark thinks this is pay to win. I agree. It's very pay to win, especially the armory. But we'll get to that. So we have increased critical rate of ranged attacks by 7% and increased critical damage of ranged attacks by 16%. So obviously, yes, this is very pay to win because most people aren't going to just have a Spica and a Fuyumi lying around. The Homer is realistic. But, you know, there's way more bonuses in that. So we're towards the bottom, I think. Or we're just kind of, I don't know, wherever the fuck we
This
are.
is
But,
disgusting. Like, not to mention, as you said, I think you said that adult Yuki's actually in one of them as well. So hey, so I'd like to point this out. I think I said it in Discord earlier, but obviously not everyone was here. Even if you have been playing now since day one of global release, you are now officially a year behind. Get over it. That's essentially what they've done with this update.
yeah, I'm trying to find the adult Yuki one because there wasn't a. There it is. It's Know Myself. It's Yuki and
Yeah.
Yuki. So you need the limited Yuki, which most people don't have, and then you need an adult Yuki, which pretty much increases damage dealt with range by 10% for having them
Yep.
both.
That's
So
as I said, that's genuinely my huge issue about this update. Is that everyone playing from day one who hasn't missed a single day, for example, which like essentially us guys or and quite a few people actually in the Discord. Regardless of anything that's happened now, you are a year behind.
yeah, it's unfortunate because like this system, I can't call it anything but pay to win. Like obviously everyone can get some action out of this because I'm sure like most people if they've been playing a prolonged amount of time will have access to something here because
By the
there are
way,
rares and super rares. The problem
um,
is that the rare and super rare set effects are not going to be as good as like as you start to go down the list. You start to see how OP these can really get.
well,
Like
I think the one at the bottom is something like just 15% more ranged attack. It's kind of ridiculous.
yeah, let me get back towards the bottom just to show you guys what I mean. So, like here, Home Alone, because this is a ridiculous one. So if you have a, like Katagina, one, most people may not have her because they may not have been playing that long. So she's not really accessible at the moment. Anemone is gacha only, and so is, I can't even remember her name. Suzune? Yeah, Suzune, that's it.
Yeah.
Suzune is also not something a lot of people are just going to have. But if you have them all, then you would get increased critical rate of melee by 8% and increased critical damage of melee by 15%. So you could literally run a beatdown team of melee. And then again, like what I showed you that I'm using, they have it here for range damage. If you have Spica, Fuyumi, and Homura. But there's a whole bunch like that. Like we have a human killer build with Evil Eyes. If you happen to have Pumpkin Spice Waifu, Tatsumi, and a Fuma, an Amane Fuma, and then
Here's the thing.
the other Fuma, it's like, what is this? Increased damage dealt by
I
human type
like
characters by 10%, and then reduces damage taken by humans. Like, it's just, these are all way better than what's up top.
yeah, like I like what that. Like, I understand what they're doing. That they're kind of making it so that supports kind of like who didn't have a place now have somewhat of a place, and that they're useful at least. I understand that. That I can applaud. But there's just some of them are just they're just too good. Some of them they're ridiculous.
Yeah, a lot of the,
And
like, here's another one. So, this is all event supporters. So Kaiba's not here anymore. Mari's up right now, and then we have the mask waifu. So you can get 2 out of the 3. The problem with this system is you don't get any sort of partial reward. You have to have the whole set. So if we look here, it says increases damage dealt with ranged attacks by 15%, reduced damage taken from range. Like that's a huge buff for just having these 3 event supporters. And then what is this? Increased
uh-huh.
damage dealt with melee by 25%. And you need the Sue supporter to even start to have this. We can get Yugi, and we can get Furfur right now, but unless they repeat Sue, you can never have this. And that's a big issue, like, just because this is a huge
Oh,
effect. 25%?
I've also got to say RIP completionists.
Oh my god, my internet is on fire.
It's okay. But yeah,
Did it...
RIP completionists as well.
Wait, am I just still online and it just showed that for no reason?
Yes.
Okay, cool. My internet's garbage,
Don't
but
worry, it showed it to me as well.
yeah, I'm sure you guys saw it because I'm streaming it to you. Or is it still...
It just showed it to me on AT as well.
Yeah, it literally showed it to me as well when I was playing.
Okay, so it's not me, it's everyone. Alright, because my internet sucks. But yeah, this is just like a quick look at the new system. I like it, but I mean, I'm in a position to like it. I have some of these like supporters that give me good effects. But I could see how someone who...
Go down.
What? What did you see?
The library girls.
Yeah, Shisui. Increase
Look
damage
at that
dealt to
effect.
all enemies by 12%. Reduce damage taken from all enemies by 8%. That is insanely good. Well, there you have it. There's some really good abilities to be had here. And unfortunately, to finish them, it's a pretty tall order. How about this one? I like this one. Build me a headphone. We don't even have these in...
names.
We don't have either of these supporters. What?
Yeah, I must admit, some of them have cute names. I do like the names of some of them. Some of them do have quite cute names.
Yeah, but look at this set effect. Increase damage dealt with ultimate by 20%. Increase particle charge rate over time by 25%. This is just an ult battery. It's insane.
It's ridiculous.
And we have neither of these characters. I don't even know who these people are.
Yeah.
But
because we're a year behind.
For people who are wondering, because... let me go up and try to find an example of something that...
You could put the one with your waifu.
No, I need one where I have the supporter, but she's not done. It was towards the top. Here we go.
They also...
that one right there.
Yeah. So what I want to show you guys is if you have the supporters and you're not able to equip the actual set effect, it means you have to awaken the supporter. So in this case, this middle supporter, she's not awoken, so I don't get any of the benefits for this. Until I get her awoken, because as you can see the little blue gem in the middle, that's what that means, then I would have the set effect. So make sure if you're going to want to use a supporter for this, that they are completely leveled, so that you can actually prop them here.
So it's also not just enough to have them, it's also you have to have them leveled and potentially even S leveled.
Yeah. I don't know about S level, but no.
Who's that? Wait, there's another one there we don't know who is.
Where?
The wood art something when you just went by it. Aim for the champ. We don't know who that is.
That's the melee free-to-play supporter that gives
the
30%.
Melee free-to supporter.
But the point, but again, wasn't it cool to wake up today and be a year behind, guys?
Yeah, we are behind. Like I feel it. I also feel the frustration of like, this is good. Increased damage dealt with melee by 10%. Can't get it. Next to no one has these, and people who have these probably don't have both. Because they're just limited, and then they don't even have a repeat gacha. It's just their outfits right now.
Yeah, this is where I think the repeat gacha would have been really helpful to have them there.
And then next we have we already talked about Adult Yuki. The same issue with Renko here.
This is really, I'm not gonna lie, this is really like demoralizing because I said it just.
Well, it's not to be demoralizing. It's to talk. It's just to be honest. But
I'm not saying what we're doing. I'm saying looking at this constantly, it's demoralizing.
Because I know people are going to say, "Oh, you're being negative. You can't appreciate free stuff." But I said nothing negative in the first video. But then I found this armory and these set effects, and I was kind of like,
here's the thing. I get it that obviously they want to cater to Wales. I get it.
Also, my fan was on. I turned it off, so if my fan was like causing any interference thus far, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
In the video.
Could we at least have an option to toggle could we at least have the option to toggle sets that we've got, you know what I mean? To actually organize it by only sets that we can choose. But no, we've got to go down and see all this shit just taunting us.
Yeah, it's really put downing. Like, here's another one, stoic but heartfelt. We don't have this. Not that it's a great one, but it's just, again, it's like that supporter never came
Yeah,
out.
we've never had the chance to get here. Yeah.
Yeah, listen to my music is another one. It's just like we're locked out of so many of these. And the thing is Japanese players may have these supporters because they've been available to them. And what sucks is
Like, I
every
think that girl with the
supporter.
glasses. I think that girl with like the circular glasses was the event that they just had before today. Her.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
who
think.
she is, but
I think they just had her before today.
like I don't know
yeah,
who
I'm
either of
not
these
sure.
are.
yeah,
But I would
because they
like the
had
Ultimate Generation.
yeah,
Hmm.
because the one in the left, that's the pickup gacha, and then the other one is the event one they had
So they
before
go
they did the
together.
shop event. Yeah, they go together.
And the issue, it's like, okay, we're behind. The problem with it is that they have everything we have. That's what Ark is pretty much like. That's his issue with it. Because it's not like we have some stuff that was exclusive to just us, and then the Japanese players have stuff that was exclusive to just them. They have the option of everything we have, plus what they have that we don't have access to.
Yeah, it's the problem that we've never had the opportunity to get anything like that. That's my
So
issue.
we'd have to just hope, like, if anything's an event supporter, we'd have to hope it repeats.
It's like as I was saying to Tack the other day, or not earlier. No, it was earlier before I went to work. I'm pretty much going to have to give up hope of ever having that Asagi skin that I want because I can't see them repeating it.
The New Year's reward.
Yeah,
Is it
the not New Year's rule, but the
The
anniversary
1 year
skin.
anniversary.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it
Ninja
was a
one.
1 year anniversary thing. I think she was a part of the New Year's login though for them. It just came around the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But let's move on from this. This isn't. How do we get here? I need to be
I
in
will say
here.
this: I like the like 8-bit style. The
No, it timed out. You like the 8-bit style of what?
of the tower climbing.
Yeah. So that disconnect did happen. So let's reconnect.
It seemed to happen to everyone. I just closed the game when I saw it, so I've logged back in.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to make a video here, so it makes me look like dirt. But
No,
okay.
it was their server.
It was there. Yeah, their
In all,
servers are on
in all,
fire.
in all fairness, credit to where it's due. It very rarely happens that the server goes on all that. So credit where it's due.
Yeah, it's actually been pretty stable, like considering they just added like a whole nother
Yeah.
community to our server.
Yeah, credit
But-
where it's due. The servers are generally stable in the game, so I can't fault them for that.
Next, we want to look at the Armory System, and I
boy.
know Ark had stuff to say about this. We're just gonna come straight to the set effects and get right into it of why this is pay to win. So,
Mhm.
for one, there's just one for having all URs. So that's pay to win in and of itself, because most people aren't going to have that many UR weapons to
Like-
just throw in here.
Oh no, it's
Um,
better. Have a look. I think that you are gacha weapons as well. So
Does it have to be
if
gacha
you
only?
have a look.
No, because these
I
are
think so,
here.
yeah.
These are from like
They're-
bundles.
no, but the point is they're gacha though. They are. Well,
This isn't. This is like character bundle.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
and then
I thought
PvP
they'd
weapons
be-
are here too. I just think the
Yeah, yeah,
requirement is
okay.
just UR.
Yeah.
But most people aren't going to have 9 URs that just
The
toss
thing is-
here. That
the
they're
thing
not,
is,
because you
like-
can't have them on either. Like, I actually took this Phantom Knife off of Sakura. Like, you can't be wearing it. This is my extra
it's
Greek
fucking-
Fire, because I keep getting them.
Well, at least it gives you a use to throw 9 Greek fires in there when you get them all.
Yeah, like, I was like, man, I've been selling Greek Fires this whole time. I could have had this one at, like, S3. But the point is still being, it's, and for lack of a better word, like Ark said, it's demoralizing. Because most people aren't going to have, like, the stuff to get this bestial weapon set up. And this is one of the higher percentages. You can get 4.5 per set threshold. And then another one, mythic weapons. Not many people are going to have all of the mythic weapons available to hit this threshold. And then Cherry Blossom, you said those guys are mileage, right?
Yeah, I believe they are, yeah.
Yeah, so those mileage
10,000
weapons,
mileage weapons.
they cost 10k mileage. No one's going to buy these if they're trying to get their hands on Shisui. And then, again, it's just, this gives the most. So, Super Wells, who have literally have everything because they've spent an absurd amount on the game, because those people do exist. I have seen people with S level 5 Shisui. This just further benefits them because they can fill their thing with Cherry Blossom weapons. Because that's really not an expense to them. It's nice that the Snake God weapons are here and that they have a nice bonus. But some people already S5 the Snake weapon. So if you picked like If you did the snake
Uh-huh.
event and actually finished a weapon, you suddenly don't have the benefit of picking separate weapons to make the most out of this bonus here.
Yep.
Because some free-to-play players actually need those snake weapons to use. They need them at S level 5 because they don't have like rebellious weapons just lying around, for example. This I don't even know what it is. I think it was like some weapons Japan has that we don't have yet.
Yeah,
And
they got like a weapon for they got like one weapon for the event, didn't they, or something like that?
and you see this is a 5% per threshold. And then if you look at the arena weapons, like what for most free-to-play players would be relying on, that only provides 1.5%. You see the huge discrepancy?
Hmm.
So it's kind of like you can get all ultra rares and you can get all arena weapons if you just patiently farm your coins, but you'll never have as much as someone who like has a bunch of whale stuff going on, like how I
Yeah.
have these
This just
bestial weapons here and how like just stuff that whales would have lying around.
yeah.
Most free to plays or most unlucky people who do pull gotcha won't have it. And then the bonuses for like using normal items and rare items, obviously they're just weaker. So this it's just it is what it is. Like it's going to be a thing that benefits pay to win players. Luckily though, it only seems like the armory is active when you're in the actual arena. So that's the thing. I will say this though, because I did a couple of arena matches in front of these guys before the video. I don't think I had BP to do another. But my Yukikaze's Kirara active one shot a whale Emily. Like, just blew her up. And then what, didn't Renko's Meteor almost one shot a Kurenai?
Yeah.
And to put
Literally
that
had like
in perspective, because my Renko is insanely undergeared. Like, these supporters, like, this is what I'm using. This doesn't help at all against Kurenai because she's a demon. And then, like, this is S1, so that's not helping. And this deals damage to demons, but still, like, this is the only good thing here. This is far from a whale Renko. It's a very bare bones 3-skill Renko. Her Kieran's only S3. For that to deal enough damage to almost one-shot that Kurenai, that was well geared, just simply has to do with this 81% bonus I'm getting from having a bunch of ultra rares chilling here that most people may not have. I do appreciate though that they at least bother to add bonuses for lower rarity items so people can get some sort of steroid. I like that. I'll have to give them that because they could have just said screw free to play altogether. You guys there?
They could have
Okay.
but it does feel a bit. It's kind of feels like we're getting screwed anyway. Like not Weeb obviously. Like it kind of feels like that just general free to play is just kind of getting fucked over anyway because again, pay to win players already have a huge advantage in the arena. They really need. It's like spiking the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and this was my issue going back to this can of worms. This is my issue with Heavy. This fourth skill slot, at that point in time in the game's life, Wales were already comfortably ahead. Giving them a fourth skill slot was, like you said, just what spiking the
Spiking
ball.
the ball. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's exactly like it was the same situation. We got like not we because I don't buy this pack, but people who do buy this pack are more than likely whales because every whale seems to have
No,
it.
not even more than likely. If you buy that pack, period, you are a whale. Regardless if you buy anything else for the game, if you buy that pack on a regular basis, you are a whale.
So with this pack being a thing, like that fourth skill slot already gave people willing to pay a huge advantage on a subscription-based lock because no one else gets this unless they buy this pack. And then to have this armory system added, and then this set effect or whatever you want to call it, this supporter formation added, again, it's literally like you're just injecting whales with steroids that they don't need. And like free to plays have the option to catch up, but it's like your bonuses that a free to play is going to get just aren't going to be as good. And I know people are going to say, "Oh, it's a gotcha game, Mari. It's meant to be pay to win." But the idea is you don't want the game to be so pay to win it's unhealthy. It can be pay to win,
No,
whatever.
that's it. I like the idea of
But
grinding for this type of reward that like a whale could get. But when some of this is just unobtainable for anyone but whales, that's the issue.
yeah, and that's the thing. It's just a lot of it's unobtainable. A lot of it is still Japan only. Because even though we're one server now, we still haven't seen a lot of what they've saw. We haven't had the catch-up
Yeah,
events to see it.
it's why I say it all the time, and people don't like that I'm saying it. But we literally are a year behind. We literally have just may well have taken a year off. Not to mention the sheer gem injections that that year has given, say, Japan players and such like that. We just don't have the content that they've had in the last year. We essentially woke up today and skipped a year in the game, and skipped a year forward in the future of the game.
Facts. It does feel like we got like a huge injection just thrown at us. The other thing I want to point out, if people are looking to upgrade this, I believe it was like 110 gems. It's a lot of negligible mats too that most people should have. But be aware that upgrading this all the way up your armory, you will spend. I think I spent 110 gems.
Yeah, I did it. It was like it wasn't that much. It was like
yeah, but
maybe 200 at max if that. So it's not bad. It's not like a.
Let's get a PvP match. I have a BP now. Alright, so this person is what? They have 4 skill slots. They're probably going to clap me because they have Shisui. And they have an Awoken Sakura already, and an Awoken Usagi.
They're also a Japanese player.
Yeah, they're also Japanese.
You can tell because we've got that 1 year icon.
Yeah, look at that. So, let's just fight them. I'm probably going to get clapped, but this will be a good, like, way to see, Was there Shisui S3?
I think it was either 2 or 3.
Oh my god, how much money did this guy spend? So I'm going to get clapped, but I don't care because I'm here for coins. Then Shisui's invulnerability is going to outlast mine, and then Sakura will kill me. See? What did I tell you?
So that's what a GP Sakura looks then. Huh?
Yeah, that was like she just clapped me like in a second. Oh, she iframed out of Kurara, so that's done. And, like, Emily's obviously guaranteed. Oh, look, Shisui's back. So, I'm going to get swept by Sakura, most likely. Or die. I'm going to die to Emily, because I think Rinko can kill this. But, yeah, this is kind of like the comparison between, like, a global player.
She's going to come back. Yep.
She res because of Shisui, so she might actually kill me. I guess I'll use this. Not that it much matters. So this is the difference, guys. Like, this is what Ark is talking about. Like, I'm actually happy we had a JP player as an example. And then this is just death. Like, literal death. So there you go.
Yeah, that is literally what I'm talking about. Is like, you have woken up today for anyone in the global server and you have lost a year.
Look at, he's level 112 also.
Yeah.
Like, what did I want to see? That Shisui. Yeah, this is S3. This is S5. What am I looking at? This is like absurd wailing. Pika's low. I'd love to be able to look at her. I want to know what this is. She's super cute. I hate that you can't actually read the supporter. Look at this. S4, S5, S5.
Don't you love the fact that her Sagi has 30% more melee damage than you, and you can't do anything about it, or I've never had the opportunity to ever do anything about it?
Oh, yeah, because of this?
Yep.
Yeah.
You literally never had the opportunity to do anything about it.
Well, I'd hope they give us a supporter, eventually.
No, the problem is, as I said, we needed all this injection before the actual merge happened. It's too late now, because if they give us a supporter, hey, what, cool, Japan's got a 3rd copy of her now.
Yeah, they later get another copy of any supporters they get rerun. They either get a 3rd or a 2nd copy of it, and we only get 1.
Yep, it's too late now. The damage has been done in that regard.
And what did you think about the arena tower? Do you think this would be considered pay to win?
Yes, because you got to remember, it's going to be hard as balls for us when we get to higher levels, due to the fact that it was made with Japan in mind, essentially, with the sense of like we're a year behind for it, essentially. Again, for everything like this, we're a year behind. There's no ifs and buts about all this. We are a year behind for this. We are a year. That's what I said. That's my main concern. It feels like we are a year behind now. It feels like we basically stopped playing for a year.
What I wonder is, like, to get to the top, like, getting to the top of this, okay, whatever. When you beat this, I'm wondering if, like, this resets at any point, or if it just is as it is.
I've said that as well. It looks like it doesn't.
Yeah, it looks like it's just as is, and this would have been cool to have this monthly. But it would have to reset, otherwise you can't finish awakening your characters.
Maybe like when you get to floor 50, it might reset or something, but who knows?
Because you have these gems here, like these. I don't know if you like looked around a
Yeah.
lot before you
Yeah,
worked.
yeah. I looked a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, so when
I
you
would-
come here, you need these items, and this item only comes from the tower. You click acquire info.
The real scary thing, as
Yeah.
I said to people, is and I got kind of shot down for this in your Discord for saying it, is look at those. It requires those character coins.
Yeah, you did. I
Okay,
know. You
yes,
said that in the
yes, we
video
can get.
when we talked about it that I had to take down because it was a leak that got
Yeah.
content ID'd. But
But the
now
thing
that it's
is,
here, we can talk about it again. Art called this, and everyone was telling him he was wrong. He called this from a mile away. This man said you will have to use your friend emblems for this awakening system, and everyone said he was wrong.
and now everyone's also defending that you can use your friend emblems, just because when you do the tower like the first time or whatever, yeah, you'll get some emblems of your choice, but that's only one character. Guess
Yeah,
how you
'cause-
gotta get. Guess how you're getting the other characters.
from the boxes.
Yep.
Now, this is what I want to
Hope
test.
you don't want that friend skin.
Because I did
Yeah,
I did the first floor, so I have one of these boxes. I need to see if this
Apparently
is a
it's the pick
choice
and-
or if it's
Yeah,
random.
apparently people have said it's a choice.
Yeah,
Okay.
you choose whichever emblems you want.
So yeah, then in
like,
this case, I'm just gonna wait for Kirara.
Yeah.
There's
might
no
as well wait for
reason.
a character you want.
Yeah, so you could just have her, and you can be your first awakened character.
Oh, I really need to get her.
Get it now. You got the gems.
I don't have the gems. I'm short. Plus, I need these gems. I'm gonna need 2,000 gems now.
Also, I'd like to point out you've done nothing in today's update, quintessentially, and you've lost 1 million gold already. So we also have a major gold sink as well currently.
Yeah.
Too. With the
gold
fact that
sink.
of all these supporters that have just been thrown at us.
Oh yeah, I've
they've
been
just done a lot of
feeding.
work.
Actually, I'll do that while we chat. I've been feeding Ingrid, so like she was eating gold.
Yeah,
and
I
usually-
agree. I think Ingrid's pretty good, but honestly, that fucking negative on her passive killed her. Because I
It
have
doesn't
been
though,
told-
because
No, because I've been told that when you upgrade her, that 50% negative ultimate damage does not go down.
yeah, it wouldn't go down or up. But you have to think of it in regards to like she could end up with a weapon that allows her to be spammy, like with weapon actives.
Sure.
It won't be good. Actually, hear me out on this. Okay, so I need to go to Emily because I have a PvP weapon for her. What if that 20% applies to this?
It won't. Because
It
I'm
won't.
Or does it have
Yes,
to
if
actually be a skill that costs particles?
yeah, it would have to be that.
Yeah, because that's the only thing I realized. Is like if it's just like the active, then it's kind of like the PvP wins can't get any benefits. If it's both the passive and the active, then yeah. But I think it just is just the active.
Yeah, that would make sense. Like, this is bad, but like, the thing is if you think about it, she could have it's gonna be a gotcha weapon. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it because her PvP weapons are gonna just be what they always are.
Mhm.
But if she has a gotcha weapon that pairs well with this supporter, it's the most fair they've been, only because you can finish her for free. Big Ingrid. So like, I can't complain about her. Like, there's nothing to
I'm
not
not
like
complaining
about
about
her.
her at all.
She's definitely like
what I'm thinking.
she's cultivating a new
thinking with her is
playstyle. Because right now, no one cares about weapon actives.
Kieran called.
Yeah, Kieran. Yeah, but the thing is with Kieran
So what
is
you're
like
saying
this
is
makes Kieran absurd. The
what
problem
you're
is
saying
Renko doesn't like red.
what you're saying is that if you equip Ingrid to Shiranui, Cocytus might actually do 2 damage.
See, Cocytus sucks though because Cocytus has like 0 range. Like when you do that AOE,
Yeah,
it's
man.
just like it's like a small
needs a
fart
much more
behind
range,
her.
yeah.
Like you have to be close enough to smell her, and you don't want to get there
Yeah.
because she's dirty. Wait, tell them what you told me, Ark. You said Shiranui, it looks like she never bathes, and what? Her hair is what?
Oh, her hair's greasy as fuck as well, and she just looks disgusting. Like, look at her. Bring a picture of her. She looks greasy as fuck.
Let
She
me
looks like
finish.
she's
Let me
fucking
finish feeding the
sitting
Ingrid, and
next
then
to
we'll
the
look
deep
at
fat fryer
Shiranui.
at McDonald's all day.
She looks. Are you done, Ingrid? How do you look when we finish
There
you?
you go. I mean, it looks okay.
On God.
Her sword looks cool. I'll say that. Ingrid's sword looks cool.
Yeah, she looks cool. She's a good girl. All right, let's go to Mama. We'll end the video on
Look.
this, but like,
Look at the state. Look how greasy her hair looks.
let's go to a different
It looks
skin.
too waxy.
Yeah.
Like look at her hair when it's like out and not.
Look. It looks like that because it's stuck like that with all the fucking grease in it. It's just keeping it in that position like that.
Like Joe Dirt.
It
Like-
doesn't flow at all.
Like her hair is literally like if you
Like,
like take.
you look at any other character who's got long hair, their hair flows with their character. Like what's her name? Asagi. Yeah, that'd be
Asagi's
fine.
a good
Like,
one.
yeah, look, her hair flows. And it's like, okay, yeah. Fucking no, hers just bounces.
Let me-
Look, it doesn't flow. It just boing. It's got no jiggle. It's got like it's like what the fuck?
Dude, it looks like if you like take like one of the points, like the tips of her hair, and like touch it, it'll like break like a potato chip.
Yeah.
Like it's brittle.
Like she's been sitting next to a fucking deep fat fryer all fucking night or whatever.
Let me see if the demon skin does the same. Yeah, it's
It
just.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It just bounces like a ball.
See?
Poor Shiranui, she can't get any love. I need to look at like Yuki's hair. Let's see if her litter. No, that's flowy.
See, hers
as
is
fuck.
fine.
Yeah, it's so flowy, it's clipping through her.
See, she washes her hair.
She washes her hair. Her hair actually looks clean too, if you look at it. Look at how clean that is.
See, she uses L'Oreal.
Because she's worth it. Because I just like, I can't get over your Shiranui comments. You say she's smelly and she's greasy. Oh my god.
I'm even looking at the other girls with short hair. Sakura's front hair, it does not bounce
Yeah.
as much.
Yeah, it like
Sakura's
flows.
fucking flows nicely at the front.
In the back, it's just spiked so it wouldn't flow.
Even Koronai doesn't have that bounce problem. It's only Nui.
See? She's fucking greasy as fuck.
she has that gorilla glue hair on her.
Alright guys, so we talked about like I was positive about the update. We talked about the negative here. I think that's gonna be this video. We've gone on long enough. I might do another video today because I want to do Arena Tower gameplay. I want to see how far I can push it. But we'll see if these guys are up for doing another video with me, just watching me run this and commenting on it. Because I know Ark's going to be like, pay to win. It has 2,000 life bars.
So, I'll say this as well. If you get the Emily supporter from the event, and you equip it to Emily, it's like you dual wield Emily's when you use her active.
Actually,
It's like
yeah,
you
let's
dual
go
wield
back
it.
to that. I talked about that in the video. But my worry was that it's not... It depends on how powerful it is, right?
Hang on, let me see now. Because I'll
Yeah.
have to do the hard one of the event for the next event. So
Oh,
I
cool.
don't actually know how it's gonna. Where's our fucking stream? But no, it is.
No, but yeah, you're right. It's pretty much dual-wielding drones. It depends on how much burst she gets, because the drone's only up for 12 seconds, and the cooldown is 65 seconds, because, you know, that cooldown needed to be longer than an invincibility supporter. But... yeah, we'll figure out. Like, we'll get the Emily, we'll test her, and we'll talk about her like in practice, just like we'll talk about Ingrid and everything that's here. But yeah, I'm gonna stop this video here. Well, did you say hold on, Ark? Were you trying to like do something?
I mean, I'm literally got Emily right now. If you want to have a look at it.
Oh, you want me to swap over to you?
Sure, if you want. I don't mind.
You have the supporter already?
Yeah, I completed one of the events before I went to work.
This man. All right, let me swap. 1 second. I have to actually like get it set up to do that. All right, let me close my stream.
Yeah, they should take zero systems off this bitch.
I'm opening your stream, but I need time to like actually swap over to it.
Let me know when you're ready. I'm just killing some extra.
Just pause the game.
Right now.
Unless you have the...
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to be going to share this event, so I'm just doing like the first mission at the moment. Okay, there we go. I'll just pause it here because I'm the boss.
Okay. Alright, I'm looking at you now.
Let's see if it's dual wield Emily's.
Yeah, I think it's just 2 drones.
Yeah, dual wield Emily.
Dual wield, yeah.
Dual wielding.
So what I was wondering about was the DPS it could put out. Could you do like that actually might have fried him, but you did other stuff, right?
It's like a laser.
Yeah, it was like a laser pointer.
I moved with zero systems.
Do
Yeah,
one
you're
more run
Dr.
and just pop
Eggman.
her. I wanna see, cause like I don't like that cooldown is 65 seconds, and it's like it's so damn long. Why is it longer than invincibility supporters? So that drone's got to put out a whole crap load of damage to make up for
Those reasons.
Oh, the event tokens drop from spamming maps too. Oh, I'm so getting that 5th Ingrid. I'm gonna be Ingrid. The Ingrid's freaking best
Just use
friend.
it now. So here it is.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's good.
that's
Yeah,
really
it's pretty
good.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
all right
bad.
actually.
So, but it's only gonna be good for her specifically.
I mean, it'd be good for anybody really, because it's just anyone gets to be Emily for 10 seconds.
The only
That's
thing
true.
about it is I just wish it lasted longer or the cooldown was shorter because you're literally waiting now.
Like 30 to 35 seconds, huh?
Well, I'm only using it on Emily right now due to the fact I need to get the perfection up.
Yeah.
I've already maxed out Ingrid's and Watson in the other one from the new event. Ah, they've
Mhm.
got a mobile Emily as well,
Yeah, he's
apparently.
got Emily too. All right. Oh, I hate these scythe zombies. Meh. Oh, he brought friends.
But we know that Emily is apparently has America beam, as I like to call it. Everyone
The way
following
they
her.
fell over, it looked like a B movie. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there,
Ah.
guys. Thanks for watching again. If you sat through this video, I know that there's like long vids today, but there's a lot to talk about, and there may be some Arena Tower gameplay incoming too. So, you guys have any final thoughts before I cut the recording off? No?
No, I don't really have anything.
Okay. Well, that'll be it. Thanks for watching. Good luck in your gotchas in the arena. Farm your S5 Ingrid. Get that done. And to those people who say to save it for an S5 Shisui, if you can realistically afford to spend the money to get yourself a Shisui over time, save the nano machines for Shisui. But for free to plays, yeah, your most realistic option is to finish the Ingrid because she's limited, and this is the only freebie you're probably gonna get for a limited supporter. And I wouldn't like kick that gift horse in the mouth, and I'm not going to. I'm gonna finish the Ingrid. With that being
Or
said,
you,
wait, what? Go on.
or you could get some more. Or you could get some more Emily levels. I mean, look at that! Look at that! Now I'm waiting for 60 seconds.
Yeah, you can finish your Emily support. That's a plan. But either way, good luck in your gotchas in the arena. You boys and gals take care, and I'll catch you tomorrow or later with another video. Bye bye. No, no, no. I'm cutting the recording. No. No, you're bad. Bye, guys.